Hello, and good morning. It is I, Sleep. I have returned from my slumber like a cucumber. It's been ages since I've actually streamed VR. So, good morning. Oh, good grief. Yeebus. Let's see. I need to grab my rhombus so I can actually be a human being. Well, as human as a shape can be, also, what is wrong with all of my trackers? Hold up. Yeah, fuck it, close enough. That is definitely not close enough. That's like off like massively. Holy crap. Hold up. Drop that down. That's fine. Hold up. What is wrong with my buddy? Hold up. Must check something. Ah, I see what's wrong. A lot of things. Hey. Gah. What the fuck? Who's rating? Most of the Embryo. Good morning to ya. I don't have the chat up at the moment yet. Give me just a little sec. Trying to calibrate myself. Oh, let me pull you up so I can actually see ya. There we go. Now I can see ya. Who else but you this late? Exactly. You know what? You're right. You so right for that. You are so correct. You're such a correctamundo. Do that, do that, do this. Go here, go there, go this. Do that, do this. Let me put the fish there because we don't have the fish. How'd your stream go, Embryo? I am way too early with my own stream as well. Come on. Show yourself. Oh, there we go. Hello. Morning. I am way too early. Honestly, I am like an hour and a half early almost. I just kind of wanted to get on, see how the VR is doing and everything else, and just get everything like set up. Just grinding out achievements right now. You got this. I believe in you. You got this. Can I move? Oh, weird. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, the left controller has a weird thing. It's a full 3D mall run. Run! Escape! Hold up, this ain't correct yet. Hold up. Now it's correct. Now I'm a VTuber again. Hello, look at this. I got screen there. Hold up. Let's make it even better. Reporting live from downtown DC. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I can't read Japanese. Yes, good morning. Also, I'm gonna definitely be utilizing this a little bit more. Why is it so weird? Hold up. Oh, that's why. Let me put you back to normal as well. Come back here. Woo! There you go. Morning. I'm not gonna be using this camera much because I feel like every now and then when I go into worlds, it's gonna be very happy. You know what'll happen in DC if everything is in Japanese? The invasion of Japanese fleet, followed by the invasion of Normandy No. 2 Electric Boogaloo with the electric ships downtown, were caused by the Trump administration failing to uphold national security as they sold most of their stuff to Xi Jinping, who then in turn worked with Fidel Castro II in order to make their landfall in Western Germany, despite there being no waterway there. Angela Merkel worked together with the Italian government in order to give Japan the information needed to overthrow the American government. And now downtown DC is Japantown 2. Find out more at 12. What the fuck did I just say? Nothing there makes sense. What the fuck? Just spouting stuff. Gah. I like using this model mostly because, like, the clothing and everything else that I have is funny. What the fuck? I'm tripping. I thought there was a fly that flew past me in VR. Like, in the world itself, which wouldn't be the most surprising thing, but also, what the fuck? Why would there be a fly in this office? Also, I need to find a new office. Because, I'm not sure if this is YouTube doing the stupid shit again, but, why are you not anchored to local? There you go. My fucking TV don't work no more. It don't work no more. There is no video player. So I feel like somebody fucked up. I think it's YouTube doing YouTube things again because they were working. It was working really sluggishly for me for a couple of days. Let me make the camera visible so I can actually see where the hell you are. There you go. So I noticed this a couple of days ago. I don't know if you noticed this. The easy solution every time. Yes. If you use YouTube on any browser whatsoever, if you try to go into a playlist, like any playlist that was made, like actually like go into a channel, click a playlist, it would load super fucking slowly. And then claim it wasn't really actually working. And you had to like pause it, hit escape again. Not escape, fucking F5 or just enter on the freaking URL. And then it would load the whole fucking like playlist. I don't know if that happened to you, if you used those. But I've been having to also use, for a long time, I genuinely have to use a console command in Chrome, Firefox, every single browser that I have when I go into anybody's YouTube channel now, because nobody has the old playlist style of every single video that you upload goes into a playlist, you know, from newest to oldest. That doesn't exist. It used to be oldest to newest as well. That doesn't exist either. I have to use a console command in order to have it auto-generate 3 playlists, technically, because it still exists. It's only shorts, full videos and shorts, or only full videos. I have to use those in order to see full videos in a playlist. It irks me so much. I have a little like command for that. If this is with that now when you're putting everything in a place for stuff. Yeah. If you go into anybody's, if you wanted to see every single video that people have on a channel made into one playlist, you literally have to open the console, put in this fucking piece of code that I have, and bam, it generates you 3 playlists, basically. But you click the one that you want it to generate. And this is not a public playlist or anything else, it just already exists, because it's literally tapping into YouTube's old system. They never removed that actual playlist. That old playlist style was never removed. Okay? Get this. It's still there. This code just goes back and reactivates it. It just reactivates an already existing thing that they hid for whatever the fuck reason. And I don't know why they hid it. Why? Fucking YouTube. I swear to fucking God. And for the past, like, what? For the past 2 days, it's been working fine again. I don't know if something cleared up or whatever the fuck. But before that, for like 3 or 4 days, it lagged so badly when using these playlists. It even lagged when I was looking at random playlists of Chocobo themes, which are like, what, 3-minute songs at most? I can get that it struggles when it's loading an 8-hour video. Because I literally put those on when I'm going to bed. I wanna, like, I have them in the background. I sometimes just watch them until I fall asleep. It's a good way to do it. I genuinely love doing that. But if you're surprised or disappointed in YouTube at this point, disappointed. Mostly disappointed. Because fuck their stupid shit, their AI fucking garbage and all that jazz. Seriously, when do we get out of this age? I want to get out of this age. Why is China the good guy? Seriously. In case you don't know what I mean, China has been doing the best things ever for a while. I'm not saying that China has ever been, like, you know, the big bad. I'm not gonna go with the Red Scare tactic, whatever the fuck. I'm just using this as a funny thing that everybody just knows is a joke. When the supposed big bad who made crappy quality products and whatnot, bootlegs and whatnot, has become... You had problems loading a 10-second short one time recently. Yeah. That's YouTube. That is definitely YouTube doing stupid shit. Because it happened at the same time as video players and VR jets started having issues. Again. So that thing is gone. But China has recently been doing amazing things. One of the good things that I heard that they did was in the desert, in like the Saharan desert, they put like these huge panels, not electric panels, fucking solar panels. The condensation that they generated dripped to the sand and actually started sprouting life. They have created vegetation, lush green vegetation, near the solar panels now, because of the condensation from the solar panels, while generating electricity. They could literally, if they wanted to, and if the rest of the world wants to follow in their steps, we could put a shit ton of electric fucking like solar panels and whatnot in the desert and start actually making it alive again. It could work. Yeah, they are. We have changed a lot. They have been focusing so much. So the reason why China pumped out so much garbage was because they were constantly trying to advance and create new stuff, but they needed money constantly, and the ideas and technology and whatnot. It comes from horrible things. Everything comes from horrible things and doing stupid things. To advance, for example, human medicine, remember what we had to do during World War II in order to gain the knowledge that we have today. Ouchies. Modern medicine came from a lot of shady shit. Leeches, human experimentation, lobotomization, torture, the Japanese doing their shady shit, figuring out that humans are made out of 70% water by actually draining a whole human body from their water while hanging them upside down during World War II. The Germans experimenting on people, and so on. Same with computer technology, weapons, everything that we have came from somewhere. Holy crap. Development came from the shadiest of places. And if it didn't come from a shady place, it's gonna go to a shady place and then evolve from there. It's really funny. You create this most wholesome thing ever. Bam, it's the most weaponized thing ever. You create this most weaponized thing ever. Bam, it's the most wholesome thing ever. Yeah. Basically, there's so many things that have changed because we had... Hello, bed. Because we had to do some shady shit. I keep saying shady shit. I love saying shady shit. Shady shit is... I don't know why that's one of my favorite things to say. I don't know why. I just like saying that. That's a funny sentence. I don't know how that works. I genuinely don't know how that works, but that's how it just goes. And yes, you guys are slightly slanted. I don't care. You can be slanted all I care. But yeah, like... good grief. It's so funny to think about that a lot of our things come from the most horrid of things out there. At the same time, it's impressive. Genuinely, it's impressive. I find that really funny. Humanity advances in times of distress, but when it's calm, nothing is done quickly. Yeah, because we focus on things that don't need to be focused on, but then we learn that, oh hey, it's actually worth focusing on the stuff that isn't worth focusing on because, oh hoy, it might actually open up something else. Oh boy. But yeah, I kind of want to just yap today and just jump random worlds using the random tab. Because I'm a fucking dingus and I decided that, hey, if I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna check something, I'm not gonna use the new and noteworthy. I'm not gonna use new, I'm not gonna use update reason, I'm not gonna use community labs. I'm gonna hit the random tab. Random bullshit go. That's the name of the game today, basically. And currently what I'm seeing is already a bunch of random bullshit that I'm confused about. There's the enemy base camp, whatever the hell. What do we have? Jesus Christ, there's stuff that I don't even know if I can show some of these. Rebel mine outpost from City 17. Cool. I can literally skip most of these. What is this? Deep Woods. How old are you? 2020. Forest Waxing Mountain Open World, 166 megabytes. By Nix the Fluffderg. I am not going to go in there. That's 2020. If it's 2021, I can go there 100%. You find one thing funny when they got so good at pulling pollution out of air that it got hotter? Yes! Because, surprise, surprise, that actually works like that. It's really freaking funny. 2019, last Wait, published 2024, updated 29. What the fuck? Oh, it finally got out of labs. Is it when it reaches 2,000 visits that it gets out of there? Scenic trees and lakes. What fun! Published 2024, updated 2026, favorites 316. Visit 7,000 and plus. Yeah, I don't think I want to go there. Oh, come on. Give me some random bullshit, go. But I really want to see, like, more people making some cool stuff, slowly. AI. Quickly. I'm gonna press that again just so we can... Chaotix Detective... I don't think that's their actual house. I don't think that is... Bracken Shrine? Okay. What the fuck are some of these? This is funny looking. Because, like, technology is one of those places where it's always fun to see what happens, what comes out, and so on. But a lot of the time when something comes out of technology, it's not gonna be a good thing. In fact, most of the time, it's one of the worst things that happens. Yeebus Christus. I actually have an idea. What the fuck was the place called? What was that world called again? I want to go somewhere. Archipelago. Oh, hell yeah, I want to go there. Let's go. Woo! Swaps worlds. And, like, I don't know how technology is always like that, where if you hang around long enough, where if you invent things long enough, technology goes 10 steps forward, 11 steps back. And the new thing that we invent is actually the old thing. I've noticed something like this as well. Have you noticed this? One of the most destructive things in the world into energy source? Yes. Have you noticed this funny little thing where if you actually go and look at modern stuff that's been invented now, it's genuinely the same stuff we already had. Sorry, I had to boogie it down. Why is the water still so good? Look at that water. Huh? Hey, one of my base stations isn't on. What the fuck? Hold up. Gah. Oi. Why were you not on? What the fuck? Oh, I know why it wasn't on. It did that stupid thing again. My bad. Okay. Fugitors are basically stress balls, and now we have an entire generation trying to figure out what a sim trip is. Yes! 100%. And also micro SDs. They don't know what a micro SD is, or an MP4, MP3 player. Even those are just gone. Okay, now it's working. Okay, to give you a little idea, I have 2 base stations. I only use 2. And only one of these base stations does some weird crap on me, which is it just turns off. I know exactly why, I think. I'm 99% sure. It slightly gets moved, the actual power plug itself, and then it turns off. So I have to re-plug it in, but I have to like press it down on the power itself for it to actually do that. Another reason could be that it just turns itself off because reasons. I don't know why. It might just be like that. But yeah. That water behind me, absolutely astounding looking. I don't know why it looks that good. Like, look at it. Look at that water. Why is that water so good looking still? Hold up. That is genuinely good looking water. How? In fact, let's do this even better. Dink! I'm going to send you into the water. Look at that. Of course, if you go underneath, there's nothing. But from the surface, the water looks amazing. That is impressive. What the fuck? Why did it show that my mouse was going to load or something? That was fucking weird. Anyways. Oh yeah, embryo. By the way, I was about to say this as well. If you want to see something specific or ask like if it exists, like since you know JRPGs, we could go check out some of those. Like if there's actually like a JRPG that you would think that we could have a world in VRC, we could check if that exists. Because otherwise we'll be going through the Arapago. Can't do anything with that. Because there's a lot of cool worlds in VRC that we can find, but I'm not sure of a lot of the names. I know we have Tales of Vestiria? I think we have those. We have a bunch of Tales worlds. We have Trails in the Sky stuff. We have, not Tales, we have a bunch of Trails worlds. We have a lot of them. We don't have Trails through Dawnbreak, though. Or Daybreak. I know for a fact we don't have Tales of the Abyss. Actually, I want to know. Tales of... Let's see. What is this one? We got the Cat's Corner from the Tales series. We got Tales of Arise, Auteli, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Graces, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Zillia, Tales of the Abyss. Oh, we have the Fabre Manor, at least. Huh. We actually do have one. It's the Tales of the Abyss Fabre Manor. Hey, that just literally got released this year. Huh. Presses almost the wrong button. Let's go check it out real quick. We'll come back to the this place, Arapago, later. Let's actually go check this out first. Because I'm actually surprised. Genuinely, this surprises me that it exists immediately. I'm now going to grab you. I did not grab you. I'm now going to grab you. And I'm going to point you around the place. Yes. Surprisingly, yes, we have it. I'm actually... can't go forward. Deeply impressed. Then again, if anybody will upload a Tales map, it's gonna be this guy. This fucking dude. He doesn't have his name anywhere here, damn it. His name is Takado Matsuki. He uploads a lot of these. Alright. And yes, I am actually grabbing you by your freaking, like... I literally, whenever I grab you guys, I just lift my hand up and I'm like... Let's go. That's how I like to carry the camera. Oh, this works. There's really no outside, so... Wait, is that... Oh, they did it in a funny way. Okay, so... You have the so-called outside, but in reality, it's not actually the outside. It's just a colored plane. That's funny. That is really funny. That one works? Oh! You know what? Let's put this into my eyeballs. There you go. Now you're seeing... I wonder if that seam exists in the original game as well. All out with this map so far, yeah. So, this guy... Takado Matsuki is known for making a lot of maps from a lot of things. Let's go back in here for a bit. And he almost always makes them one-to-one. They generally are the same as they are in the games. Usually. Oh, now... I caught you red-handed and now you fixed yourself. Haha! And genuinely, whatever you see is how it is. Also, that is the worst window I have ever fucking seen. Or one of the worst. If you made the Abyss part. Maybe, but I think this is only the mansion so far. Well, I think I see an Abyss. That's so fucking dark out there. Oh. Huh. Intriguing. Why does this remind me of Trails of Cold Steel when everybody had a room that was decorated to their style? What is out here? Oh yes, this is the room where you get put into if you're naughty because everybody can just look in. And you only have a bed in the middle. And 2 gramophones. This room would drive me nuts and insane. Plus you can only close 2 windows. The rest of the 3 windows, you can't cover them at all. Hog would like you to join them in Minecraft Cozy Winter Cabin. Hog, I have to answer you with a... streaming. Anyways, let's have a look-see. I'm not going there when I'm streaming. Ooh, where does this go? Some of these rooms look... that looks evil. I do like this. This is a genuine cool idea. Because having a little, like, blinder here so that if you want to have the light on, the other one doesn't get disturbed. This is a nice idea. You can lower one, like, in here and then open this and it will have the light only going there. That is a genius idea from just a... What the fuck am I looking at? This is so garbled up. Genuinely cool idea, though. My hair is attacking me. Hello, random big TV. I don't think you're in the game. Hello, pool table. I don't think you're in the game either. Oh, now we're back here. Yeah, so he did make the manor. I don't think he made anything else, so we can actually check it like this. Tails off. Bink. Let's do it this way. Close those for now. So, let's see. Tales of Arise, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Zillia. I think this might be the only one that we have. Unless we can actually, let's see. Tales of the Abyss. Yeah. It seems that this might be the only one that we have so far. That is the only one, yeah. Unless we do this, yeah. And I think all of these are to his world. I think every single one except for this. Yeah, no, even that's his. Wait, that's... The University Town Cyback from Tales of Symphonia. That is his newest one. It's still in Community Labs. Huh. But no, this guy? This fucking guy? Insane dude. If we actually go here... Last updated? Date added. No, that's showing them in the wrong order. I don't know why that does that. But here is, let's say, like, everything that he has done. It just keeps going. Huh? Wait a second. What happened to him? Wait! Wait! Holy shit! Some of his worlds are gone! He had so many worlds! Where are they gone? What? What happened? Hold on. Yes. Oh, thank fucking God. Okay, good. There's two of them. There's two Takato Matsukis, apparently. Wait, why does he have two? Wait, huh? Oh, it's his secondary. That makes fucking sense. I was about to lose my shit. Yeah, if you really wanna see, last updated. Ta-da! Nonsense for a second. Yes, it was. Very much. But yeah, let's go check out the other Tales world that I saw. Takato! Takato! I want to see this one. Wait, this is also in the community labs. Ding, 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 ding. This is Community Labs world. Community Labs are freshly uploaded. We do not look at any of them. You think he might have a bit too much time? Maybe, or maybe he gets most of his stuff out of this, or maybe he's just that good. I mean, it is a full VRC Discord. And he's using the same stuff. Silent filament shader, mirror reflection, clear water, crispy foliage. So if he knows what he's doing, then it doesn't take him long to make these. Plus, if he has a tool to yoink these, as they are one-to-one, then it makes it even faster. It's not like the Trails dude, fucking Pimonic Pop 123. Because his worlds are gigantic. Actually enormous. They were originally like 700 plus megabytes. Now they're like 100 and something megabytes, which is kinda insane. But they're still the same gigantic maps, except for one which has removed 2 areas, which I'm sad. Actually, 3 areas. Sorry about that. The can opened in a stupid way. But he did manage to actually compress a lot of the worlds. I still hope that he grabs some more FF15 areas. I would wish that that would happen, but it's been so long that I don't think anybody is going to touch that. I was going to, but then I realized I am dumb. And the tool that I needed is no longer there. Actually, no, it is there, but it's gate-kept. To hell and back. Now the question is, can I go inside anywhere? Not that one, at least. Can I go in you? No. Can I go in you? Let me in. Let me in! Alright, can I go up here? Does this lead me anywhere? That's also one thing I would love is... I'd like to find more worlds that surprise people. Goblin pose. Hell yeah, Vowel. Just... Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, because I think with the way the world is rendered in... which one was this? This is... I think the way that the world is rendered, you never see... Wait, why does my finger go down when I press A? Huh? Excuse me. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Oh, is the sensor for the... Is the sensor for the index trigger underneath the A button? Oh, that's why it does that. Okay, I get it. But yeah, as I was saying, if we would simulate Telesilia, let's grab the camera real quick. This is the best way to do this. This is the wrong camera. Fuck it. Bink! Let's simulate this. I think how Telesilia handles it is like it's looking from here. I think this is what you would normally see when playing the game. I think. So you would never see that drop that is right here, normally. So they don't need to render that, so it gets cut off. I think. Don't quote me on that. But I think that's how it's rendered normally. All you can see is me flipping off the floor. Well, yeah, but also, I have a weird issue with my... Oh, now you wanna work normally, huh? You stupid... So my right controller is a bit broken, which doesn't bother me, to be honest. The only thing that happens is the pointer finger gets stuck. Like this, basically. And I have to, like, kind of, like, tease it in order for it to get straight again. That sounds so fucking wrong. Anyways, I kind of have to tease it to get it to go, like, you know, straight. Tease it to go straight? What the fuck? I swear to fucking God. Anyways. I have no way to say this without it sounding fucking weird. It gets stuck, okay? It gets stuck like it's fucking... That. I'm... Oh, now you want to be back to normal, huh? You want to be back to... I'm gonna have a mental breakdown with this fucking finger. Anyways. I can't use some... Like, I can't play, like, some games with... Have shooting on pulling the trigger because my finger will randomly just pull the trigger. It will just randomly pull it. And shoot. Which is kind of funny. Because, speaking of that mechanic of randomly shooting... Spray the insides, yes. Get some kind of cleaner or some shit. It's an index controller. And it's not that the insides are dirty, it's the fact that the... Do we have pens here? Do we have pens? Any kind of pens? Do we have pens? We do not have pens. Do you have pens inside? No. Anyways, basically, the index controller, the trigger itself, which is weirdly shaped, is so that I can actually jiggle it left and right. It's not supposed to be jiggled left and right like this. Do you think you spray between the cracks? Maybe. And there is only one piece I can see that is slightly cracked, but it's not actually cracked. So, the trigger is wobbling. It's not supposed to wobble at all. It is supposed to be firm. But because this is a second-hand index that I got from somebody in, I think it was Poland. So I bought somebody's used index, which is why my cable is also dying. And I had to replace the left controller because the only way for me to move forward with the left controller was literally, I had to grab it and just go... like a fucking stick shift. And I couldn't go backwards without wiggling it backwards. I had to wobble it. Literally, I had to grab it from the tip and just go, hey, you want to go backwards? You want to go backwards? And then it would go back slowly. It would be like this instead of... But the funny thing is, I didn't need to touch the stick or hold down the stick to go forwards. I only had to move it forward and it would just keep me going forward forever. I win. Don't mess with me, controller. And it just worked. But yeah, going back to that topic of accidentally pulling the trigger. How many of you here have actually played Silent Hill 2 Remake? Or are familiar with that game? How many of you are familiar with Silent Hill 2 Remake? Specifically 2. Let's get a contact cleaner. I mean, I have IPA. Isopropyl alcohol contact cleaner. I have that. But also, I don't want to risk breaking this controller, so I'm just going to let it be, because that's not that big of an issue. It doesn't actually, bother me that much. I can always use my left hand. For some reason, I have immaculate aim with both left and right hand. So I can just hold with the right hand and then just... I don't know why that works. You know it, that's about it. Also, you're told we get the fog from Silent Hill here. Sometimes, yes. So, in Silent Hill 2, specifically, James Sunderland, the main protagonist, he is not a trained gunsman. He is not a trained police officer, not a military personnel, nothing like that. But he has a funny quirk because of this. So, every now and then, when you have the gun, from the beginning of the game, depending on how often you use it, if I recall correctly, it is dependent on how long you use it and how many times you use it, he will accidentally pull the trigger. Because his finger is always on the trigger. He's always ready to pull the trigger. So when you're moving around, he might accidentally fire it. Even to the ground, like when he's moving around, he might fire it accidentally. When you're aiming, he might accidentally fire it. So that's not you missing, actually, in the game, half the time. That is him pulling the trigger before you actually pull the trigger. Yes. In Silent Hill 2, that is a mechanic, an actual mechanic. So he will accidentally pull the trigger if you don't use the gun often enough, if I'm not mistaken. I know the accidental discharge is 100% a guaranteed mechanic, but if it goes away or not, that I'm not sure of. But far as I know, it doesn't go away. Far as I know. Or I just didn't pay attention to it enough. Regardless, it works in Silent Hill like that. And it's a really cool mechanic I would like to see more with characters who don't know guns. Especially the idiot characters who have their finger on the trigger. Hand. Anyways. Speaking of Silent Hill. Ow. We have Silent Hill 2. We have the town of Silent Hill. We have Silent Hill 3, Mason Residence. Silent Hill 4, The Room. The God Room. The Rosewater Park. PT. The Dog Ending. We got a lot of things from Silent Hill in VR chat. We even got Ebizukaoka from Silent Hill F, the shittiest Silent Hill, in my opinion. I hate Silent Hill F. Good grief, I hate it. If I'm not mistaken, yep, this is the best version of it. Have I seen Altissia yet? Yes, I have. I actually checked it out originally 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I checked it the first time. That was when it was 1.2 gigabytes. It is now 300? Methinks? No, it's still 600. Okay, it's still 600. But yes, I have been there 4 years ago, when it was 1.2 gigabytes. By the way, the published date is not accurate. VRChat, for those of you who do not know, has two published dates. One is when you release it to the community labs, aka the first release of the world. Once you reach, I think it's 2,000 visits, the world gets automatically published to publics, and it changes the published world, or the published date, to the next one. Yeah, the high-end PC screams in there. It's nice, but it's not that cool. Also, Altissia is when Final Fantasy 15 goes to shit. I might be real here, that's when it goes to shit. I kinda hate it. Massively. 15's a fun game, but it's unfinished. Massively. Altissia is when it goes to shit. Completely. I am so sad about that. Anyways, let's go back to recently visited. And let's go to the Arapago again. I'm not gonna go to Nam Online. Let's go to a public version of Arapago. Who cares? Let's go. I want to go back here. Sorry for the black screen, you'll have to just deal with it. Because VRChat has 3 methods of loading. And one of those methods is you have to be in first person view. It will show you the loading screen and stuff, but once it goes to initializing world and joining world, it will show you a black screen. If you have your camera out, it will never show you anything. But if you have your camera out, it will show you the moment when you have loaded into the world. Hilarious enough. The camera is the first thing that loads. That's a funny thing. Bess, welcome to Arapago. How do I do this? That's how it works, yes. Oh, there we go. Bideness. But yeah, welcome to Arapago. One of my favorite places to get lost. Why do you get lost? Simple. If I open the map, this is how you look at your map. Okay? So you would have to figure yourself out where you are in here. We are currently there. And it is really fun navigating with this thing. Just know a few good looking worlds. I've seen, unironically, also hello, I am Sleep, I have seen over 70% of VRJet's worlds. Unironically, I'm getting close to 80%. I can almost say without a certainty, without any uncertainty, that I have seen 80% of VRJet's worlds. Almost. At this point. You stupid fucking stairs. I can almost say that. Almost. But not yet. I'm still withholding that statement for a little bit. I run a show called the VRC Travel Agency, where we showcase cool worlds, and usually we go with a theme or we use something else. It might be that, oh hey, somebody challenged us to find these worlds, somebody chose us to challenge these, or we challenge one another to find something, or we have to quick search a world. And we have been going for over 6 seasons. The last season, I'm gonna admit, was kinda lackluster because it was just me. I was supposed to interview people and showcase their works while they explain a little bit about them. But it was cool for the people who I actually got. I managed to interview Masked Majora, who made a lot of cool things, such as the Mame Hinata fucking Frankenstein models and kit bashes of Power Rangers and Super Sentai stuff to it, and also some of the worlds he made. I managed to interview Corfuse, who showcased all the United Republic stuff, which was really cool, some of the Warhammer stuff. Gojujin... Rat. 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 Yes. The words with Japanese titles sometimes struggle. Yes, but also kill your PC very often. Good grief. I managed to interview Goshujin-sama, who made the world known as World.VRChat. In case you don't know World.VRChat, go visit it. Highly recommend it. Very cool world. I managed to interview Kepo, who made Memories.net, which was really cool as well. I was going to have a few other people, but unfortunately that didn't really happen, so... sadness. I wanted to interview Kunk from the fish community. I wanted to interview some of the other people who also made cool things, for example, the family-friendly avatars, aka the family-friendly cult, and I wanted to find a few other people who did other things, but unfortunately couldn't get them. I was going to reach out to Jinte and, Chopao, but that didn't really go anywhere either. Pass out time alert. Hell yeah. Have a good one, Embryo. He was wondering for so long for that, yeah. I know the wind echoing in the sunlight, translate title from Japanese. Most likely. Problem is, if it's in Japanese letters, yay. That's one of the ones I've probably seen, but I cannot be certain until I actually see the portal. Or the world itself. Best, speaking of Arapago, hold up. As you can see now, I have no fucking clue where I am. Actually, I know, I'm right there. If I'm not mistaken, I am right there. In order to reach the actual Arapago, like the ships and stuff, I would have to head north to there. Or there. Or use one of the other ways to get there as well. Some of these areas do not exist, by the way. But I should be able to teleport zones to Cutter Cove. Where am I? Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna go here. Whatever. Kaluska City, warm vibes, good shaders, and some summer wind chimes. That's like 5 other worlds immediately. But yes, most likely I have seen it. There's one that's by... I'm actually gonna show through my favorites because this is easier to show. Where is it? Not there. There's August Nostalgia. That's not the world. No. No, it's not Taihakute. Taihakute is cool, but that's not it. Is it in here? Taniguramire. Don't tell me it's one of those worlds that got fucking hidden again. That annoys me a lot when that happens. Private, blah 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 blah. Fish. Alright, I don't have it in my favorites. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have it in my favorites. At least I can't see it. I'm blind, probably. Oh, wait, no. This is one of the ones. Reminds me of Yasurageru. Yeah, I know. Sakurame-sama. Sakurame-san, sorry, not sama. I mean, I could just check it out like this. I'm just gonna do this. What can we find? Users. Alright, I give up. Alright, hold on, let me grab that. Copy. Paste. That one. Public worlds. Let's see. Let's have a look. Yes! I have been to this person's worlds because I remember this one up here. I remember that. There's a bunch of the wind chimes there. So yes, I have actually been to a lot of this person's worlds. Some of them are prefabs. Specifically, these two. Those are prefabs a lot of people are using over and over again. Even now they're being reused. I think Uraraka also is a prefab that is being used. You can definitely tell he used the same tree, but just different style. So yeah, he uses the same prefabs that a lot of the people do and just change them. Yeah. Wait, that's in my favorites. Hold up. At least should be. Hold up. Hold up. I remember that world. It was in my favorites. I know it was in my favorites somewhere. There it is. See? There it is. Found it. Haha. Told ya I've been there. Yeah. So, like I said, I've been to, unironically, at least 70% of Viaja's worlds. Over it, actually. Closer to 80. I can't say for certain that it's 80. But I can say for certain it's over 70. And I can, without a doubt, just instantly cut out a lot of worlds. If you ask me about, like, different bars, I can immediately say, seen it. Most bars are literally the same exact fucking thing. And if you're talking about, like, bedrooms and stuff, instantly cut those out as well. They're most likely the same prefab used by Wispy and a bunch of other people. Because they're literally stolen from Wispy. Bistro Dusk and Nvidia map. Yeah. Been there as well. And a lot of these worlds, some of these worlds are places that I don't want to go to very often because let's do this. If I click new and noteworthy, go to Avatar Worlds, new and noteworthy again. All right, let's start from here. First off, I don't like a lot of these. Immediately. From AI-generated thumbnails to just, oh hey, it's Sad World, that is a prefab. City Loft, that's a prefab. That world has been uploaded 4 times now. Within the past week. That is 4 times I've seen that same world with a different thumbnail. That's another idle world. I already know what it is. It's a small room, you walk forward, you press a button, you drop fucking things, and it just goes into a crusher. Halo Reaches stuff, that's kind of cool, but it's quest compatible, so it's going to be low quality and everything else, so I don't want to go there. Sink, that's just water. Mist Runner, that's a small game where you just go around and shoot at tanks and planes. The Museum, that is a literal take from actual Animal Crossing. You spawn a room and Mr. Hoot Hoot, whatever the heck he is sleeping in the middle. Excuse me. I'm dying. Water. That's not water. That's real punch monster. But you don't know that. Carboniferous coal. Nice world, but it's really weird how it loads things. Another AI slop bullshit world. Oh hey, Avatar worlds. Okay, more Avatar worlds. Okay, more Avatar worlds. Space Wars, the VR world. Alright, Endless Winter Night, another prefab. Aquarium Window, prefab. Vital, prefab. ASMR, prefab. Sleep World, prefab. AI thumbnail. Actual game. Down We Go is a nice game. Alright, I tested it out. Big Walk, that's listed from Big Walk, has a weird loading issue when you're walking around. Leviathan, based on the SCP. And then you got these Game Rip worlds, which are really nice. Kirisame is nice. I don't know what the fuck that is, but okay. I'm not going in there. Another club that I refuse to go into. AI thumbnails. AI thumbnail. MMD. That's just MMD. Everybody knows what an MMD is. Crap worlds. More crap worlds. Even more crap worlds. Good grief. And genuinely, I hate that. VHS worlds have gone downhill, so that's why I will literally go. And if I want to see worlds, I will literally click Random tab. Alright. Shuffle. What do we have in the Random tab? What is that? From 2025. Wait, finding it. It's a game? Survival roleplay? What? Who are you? 2020, 400 megabytes. Hasn't been updated since 2020. Interesting. You got snack bars. You might just go and check it out. Ew, AI. Ew, AI. These are VR chat. Something. Camino Places, Skullfire Battalion, okay, Half Moon, Rainbow. Ugh. Not going in there. Nope, 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 nope. What the fuck? Inspector Kitty's Lolly House. Okay. WWE SummerSlam. You got Castle of Kiss. Isuzu. Hey, that's the. We went there with Rat. Alright, let's go check out that one from 2020. I don't have a good feeling about this world, but let's go check it out anyways. Yippee. Probably know that map. Alright. This is gonna take a while. 20% loaded. Oh wait, no, you can actually see it currently now. Yeah, now you can actually see that it's loading it. Oh, by the way, there's now a new loading bug in worlds. If worlds are using the persistent save system, some of them will actually now be malicious. They're designed in a way where they cannot actually save anything, so it keeps you stuck in a loading loop and actually eats up space. Jesus. That's a new problem, by the way, that we have now. Some people discovered a way to use the persistence system as a very bad system. Final Flower map only has 30k faves. Yep. I will look at the picture of it once we're in the Oterm overworld, because I have a feeling this map is going to be laggy as shit, considering it's from 2020 and it's 400 plus. Although, if it's using the all water thing, that's really funny. But I'm scared for my life. Oh yeah, I have this sometimes just shake my head. So if you hear like this weird shaking sound, that's because I'm trying to shake my head so that the radiation vision goes away. My cable is in such a bad condition that I cannot go into dark worlds for long because I will see the pixels flickering like crazy. The pixel flickering is the worst goddamn fucking thing that happens to me. It sometimes is easy to handle if I just shake my head for a bit. I don't know why, it just fixes it. It will also fix my audio every now and then. Oh, good grief, it's initializing for 5,000 years, that's bad. Hey, I have a message on Discord, hold up. Oh, let's see, 2 messages. What the fuck? Wow, it's initializing for a long time. Your favorite world, the Gary's Mod Flatgrass? Oh, I love those. I love Gary's Mod maps. Oh, it's joining. Huh. It's definitely eating frames. Doesn't look half bad. That is the weirdest water. Oh no! That's why it eats frames. Wait. Huh. Okay. Watershed, yep. Going to Construct 13, yes. Oh yeah, hold up, I need to check that thing that you said, Fallen Flower. Apathy sounds so fucking familiar. Yep, I've seen it. That's a prefab, by the way. It's using 3 prefabs specifically. The bamboo garden itself, the pathway that it has, that is in another world that is from 2020 to 2021. Has a little town in the middle. It's nighttime. There's fireworks in the distance. Let me guess. Oh, immediately. Frames are immaculately better. It is the reflections. Hold on. Oh, good grief. Reflection quality, toggle grass. Oh god, I'm not picking those. I'm gonna let that be like that. I like the ambience. It's very quiet. So I'm gonna do a funny thing and I'm gonna press my pedal here. And activate tunes. Alright. I love that. I love when the pop-in happens like that. It is old, but this is still happening in new maps as well, by the way. Even in new worlds. Why is this giving me vibes of freaking 2 worlds? The best map ever, VH at home. Nah. In my opinion, the best map ever, in terms of like just being in there, is literally Trista by Pmonic Pop 123. There's no way you can actually go all the way over there. There's no fucking way. Nah, no way. It's weirdly huge, but I don't see anything here, so all it is literally just... It is meant for roleplay, yes. Yes, it is for roleplay purposes, I get that. Even so, this is kinda... Hey, there's a town. Let's go check out the town. You, my excitable little friend, should stay straight. Your home world is cozy boat, feels like your pleasure boat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Mine is still the Fortuna Studios, but I will need to change it because it's getting so old that I feel like it's gonna get deprecated. In which case, it will send me to a random world, and I don't like that. I don't like that as an idea. I love this grass pop-up, by the way. Ah, yes, I love my prefab fantasy town back from Unity. I have nothing against people using prefab packs and prefab worlds and stuff, but change stuff up. This is a good example of, hey, this dude actually tried. It's an old world. Granted, old world. Not a lot of options back then. You would either create your own stuff or you would use the Unity packs. This guy used Unity packs, prefabs and whatnot, and he did it nicely. This works. That grass is funny. Like IRL. Yes. Yes. Nothing nothing wrong with using prefabs. Long as you do something unique with them. Long as you use them properly and don't try to scam people into going into a world and thinking that you're an avatar creator when you're really not, when you just actually used a ripped version of Wispy Woo. Fuckers. Okay. Let's shuffle. Oh. Wait, hold on. That's probably a new world because there's 7 people in there. Yep, that's a new one. Semi-new, actually. Not super new. Also, what is with these world names? I still don't understand. I'm sure I'll go see you. Moriah Station Light. Hey, that's from... Gohan Blanco. Huh, okay. So good. Hey, New World Order! Finally, that thing popped up. But if you don't know, New World Order is a very, very, very old world. What the fuck? That looks interesting. How old is this? 2025. 56 megabytes. I kind of want to go check that out. I kind of want to check that out unless there's something else here. There's Yayoi Worlds. Alright, Mr. AIs. I'm gonna go check out that one. Fuji Konbini, yeah. Yeah. There's a few Konbini maps. I think my favorite, convenience store map is I think it's Singaporean? No, I'm gonna let that play. There's no music. There's where is it? It's in my favorites. Yeah, there's the Fuji Konbini, by the way. I don't think it's the Taiwan one. There was one convenience store that I think was Singaporean that I enjoyed a lot. It's not in my favorites, for whatever reason. Unless it's that one. Like, you're better because it's in real life? Shut up. What? What did I do? My eyes, they melt! Okay. Is there a gimmick in this world, however? Can I do anything with... Huh. Okay, that's nice. That's actually kind of nice. So we have a day and night cycle with this. Okay. Well, day and night toggle, more or less. That's kinda nice. Kinda. Okay. You live in Japan, that's why. Hey, nothing wrong with that. If I would live in Japan, I would live in Hokkaido, most likely. Or rather, I would like to live in Hokkaido. Somewhere out of the way, basically. Or in the mountains. Those are the two places. You once discovered a map with natural day and night cycle. You didn't favorite it. You forgot the name by it. I can help you out a tiny bit. There's a few of those maps. A natural day and night cycle happens in one of the worlds that I have as my favorites, which is Blueface Meadows by Silent. This world has a natural day and night cycle that actually progresses pretty goddamn nicely. There is a city also by Japan Street. Japan Street is literally one of the cities that also has a real-life timed day and night cycle. With a small butterfly, it's like a floating island. Oh, that is a different one. That's a different one that I don't remember, but I've been there. I don't have that in my favorites, I don't remember the name, but we've been there because Rumi took us there, accidentally. During one of the episodes, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but we were on a floating island with a waterfall. And it had a day and night cycle, it seemed at least. But yes, Blueface Meadows. Very good place to be. I like Blueface Meadows. It would seem that my full body has decided that I am going to steer this way now. This is, by the way, a VR chat side issue. Often caused by VR chat, slightly lagging. You once were there, we've even got your VR goals. I like hanging around even without VR. I'm one of those rare people where I have the full body, I have the capability of doing all sorts of wacky shit with these. I choose not to, for two reasons. One, I value my VR headset too much, and it is a secondhand one, so it's a bit too damaged for me to do things like crazy shit with it. Two, I'm old. My body is literally like... crunchy. It's a nasty deal with full body. Yes, it is. This is a commitment. Putting on full body is always a massive commitment, but you can do funny shit like this. It would seem my full body has decided to, not be a crab. Ah, there we go. And then just... Hey, I do. There we go. This is always a commitment. So no PC, so suck. Pretty much, you can go to VHS and VR anymore. Aww, since your laptop blew up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that your laptop basically blew up and everything. There is the possibility that you could get... No, actually, no, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know your financial situation and whatnot. But I would recommend, personally, if you can, get the Steam machine. Just get that at this point. If you're not gonna use your fucking, like... If you don't need anything except for Steam, basically, and you're gonna just play games, just get the Steam machine. You'll be fine with that for a while. And afterwards, get yourself the Steam frame once it comes out, and use that with the Steam machine. You're basically dead set. Too expensive? Yeah. You look at a secondhand laptop? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I understand. That's why I wasn't, like, gonna say, oh, hey, just get yourself this or that, like, specifically. That's fine. Because I'm kind of in the same boat. I need to upgrade my PC. I need to upgrade it. I'm running 10-year-old hardware, basically. And I need to change my motherboard first. Then I can change my CPU. Then I need a AIO on top of it. So I need to swap 3 parts. After that, I need a new SSD, like main SSD. Because this is very small, it doesn't have a lot of space left. I would like to future-proof myself. You don't want the GameCube, fair enough. Not a lot of people want it either. Genuinely, I would only want it because, okay, I can just plug and play it in, like, the living room or something like that instead of being in my room. But still, it would be nice. I don't... Oh, God, the audio pop is so bad. I don't know if you guys can actually hear those audio pops every now and then. But that is literally a bad sign for me every time I hear it. Huh, we've only gone for an hour and 15. You've seen the laptop of yours that blew up? Ooh, boy. Yeah. Personally, I would go with a... I would just go with a pre-built, like an actual normal pre-built PC. Like, if you're, like, gonna use a PC for gaming purposes and VR specifically, get an actual desktop at this point. I know laptops are nice and cozy that you can carry them around everywhere, but I would genuinely recommend just getting a pre-built or something. I was like, Mark, you still want that? Yeah. Fair enough. Anyways, if you want to see a cool world, where is it? Where did I put it? This one. Let us go inside to Chrono Cross. A genuinely nice world. Laptop is a must. You like moving countries? Fair enough. You don't want the hassle of peripherals? Understandable. I understand. I'm still wondering when we're gonna go to that time where... So there was a time, years ago. Sorry, I gotta fucking shake myself again. There we go. Fixed. There was a time when people had those big pieces that they carried around which had built-in monitors and stuff. Welcome, by the way, to this world. So, funnily enough, this world has a few funny things. The reason why I grabbed this was so I can do this. Do this. Scale to 1 second. So now it's going... Like 1 second is 1 second. It will genuinely go at normal times. Which is really nice. There's also random weather patterns, by the way. Don't think you bought Japanese gaming mouse or custom keyboard. Fair enough. Another funny thing is, you know how a lot of walls, when you have these, it's like, oh hey, there's an invisible wall, you can't go further, blah blah blah. Like, see, I can't go further. With this handy dandy laptop, all you do is click here, and then go to invisible colliders. Whoa! No more colliders! You can break through the borders! It's fucking bright. I'm going to... Oh. Move that over there. Hold up. There. That's fine. That's better. I'm no longer dying. And now I can do this. And by the way, this is local. Nobody else can see that. But the weather and stuff is global. Now, if I wanted to, I could go anywhere I want here. It's great. 9 a.m. times, last time set 500. The funniest part is making the timer go faster. Hold up. Hold up, let's do that, hold up. So if I swap that to this. Current speed, 1000 seconds. 1 second is 1000 seconds. Pretty cool. I actually kind of like this. Hello, bird. Now that that's down there, flashbang activate. Bink. There we go. You can do that. You can also swap the weather, by the way, which is really nice. That's also really cool that you can do. Just in case. By the way, that's my full body calibration. I call it we call it the cat of technical issues. Thanks to Haj. And if you want another laptop, you can just click here and bam, the laptop will be there. But yeah, it's one of the worlds that I like that got released relatively new or recently. I like hanging around in this. The thing is still working good. And it's relatively nice. World creators, like, this is from Chrono Cross, obviously. They literally state, Chrono Cross. Various minor graphics fixed, added to be compressed in memory, minor size reduction. Yeah, it's really cool. You have seen a world also like a beach with a mansion, a few cool cars, but the ocean has bioluminescent properties. Brings down even a 4090 and a 14900K. Oh, Jesus Christ. I wonder if that's the ultra, like the ultra beach, ultra... I forgot what it was called. But there's a bunch of them. But yeah, world creators need to start realizing that you can grab assets, places, and worlds even from video games. Case in point, you can literally look at an area in, like, let's say Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy, fucking Trails, Tales of, Tekken, anything. You can grab those and make a beautiful, cool-looking world in VR chat without using these prefab Unity assets or booth assets, whatever the heck that everybody has already seen. Nobody's going to complain if they see a good-looking game, like game-based world. This is good-looking. Nobody can complain that this is garbage. Not a singular person can say this world is garbage. This has everything people need except... Actually, no, it does even have a video player. It does have a video player. It is in the laptop. It has mirrors. It has beds. It has the capability of... You can close the curtains over there. You can go swimming if you want to. Genuinely, you can... It has the fucking jingle jangle. You can close this. You can pick up this fruit and shove it up someone's ass or eat it. You can toggle a mirror. You have everything that you can need. You have the bed right there. And there. You can go up there if you want to. You can do anything. You have pens. So you can write random shit like this. Or if you want to be fucking cool dude, you do this. There you go. And then you can also click this and get a portal. Like right there. Yay, you can go to Nadia's bell. You don't eat durian like that? I know. Let's say it's nighttime, the bioluminescent planktons are out, your hand reacts with the water and your hand glows for a bit. That's super cool. That is actually a genuinely cool thing. There's a couple other places I've seen that are really cool like that, where they have actual interactables that interact with your hands and stuff. I think the one thing that blew my mind, however, the most was, you know those old, like, pearl things that you put on this, like, you have this, like, slate, like a tablet, whatever the heck, and it has these prongs that you put the, like, pebbles on, and then you use a hot iron to, like melt them, and then you push it off, and then, bam, you got yourself a nice little, like, dingle-dangle. Wow, the terminology. The world reacts to it was super big. If you look at how big it is. Fair enough. I like how my terminology is. Oh, hey, you have this pad thingamajiggy with prongies, and you put these pebbles in it, and you hot iron it, and then you take it off, and you have a dingle-dangle. Perfect explanation. Maybe more than 2 gigs. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, no. If it's like 2 gigs, that's already too much. There's a rule of thumb in VR chat when it comes to worlds. If you want people to visit your worlds, genuinely... 100 megs is the sweet limit of like having the maximum amount of people visiting it. I know a lot of people tend to go for the quest optimization, aka they make their worlds like 30-50 megabytes, less than most avatars are, and that gets the questies to visit. But that's not worth it because questies genuinely don't visit these places that much. And your world suffers in terms of optimization and quality when you do that. Let me do this again, just in case I am paranoid. There we go. It's the guy that has experience with pushing shaders in the VR chat. Oh, it's one of those guys. Hell yeah. You should probably visit the Shader Museum at some point. There is, for PC side, I would say, if we're talking purely from PC users, the maximum size of a world that people usually will tend to visit would be 250 to 300 megabytes. That is genuinely what most people will maximally visit. If it's anything past 500, you can be damn sure people won't visit it that often, unless it's a extremely established good world, like let's say Terrors of Nowhere, or Slashco. But those are games, so that's not a fair comparison, to be honest. Me? My maximum world size is between 700 and 800 megabytes. Anything that's past that, I hesitate. I will visit them in desktop mode, not in VR. And that is just the rule of thumb for me because I value my everything here. The beat has and has player stepping physics. Hell yeah. That's cool. I like that. But genuinely, the rule of thumb for VRChat creators: world size 100 to 250 megabytes. Do not worry about making anything Quest compatible anymore because the Questies literally will not visit your worlds. Genuinely. They also just don't really care. They won't see the cool visuals. It's not worth it. Genuinely not worth it. If you want to grow and learn as a creator, you can make a couple quest-friendly worlds just to figure out the optimization and stuff. After that, focus on pure PC worlds to be able to create good-looking worlds, learn how everything works properly, and how to optimize something like this. Genuinely. And then the maximum size of a world, I would say, ever is 500 megabytes. If you go over 500, you're a bit too far, unless you're in a big established like roleplay group. The grass, the leaves, all band with player colors, hell yeah. Because if you have worlds that are way too big, then you're gonna have issues on your side. There are certain people who can make big worlds that are extremely good. Like Silent can make worlds that are big, but also perform well. Pima Nick Pop, like I talked about, can make worlds that look good. Case in point, if I go, I will always go back to Trista very easily like this. This creator. This guy. If you wanna like actually support somebody, talk to this guy and his friends. They are really nice people. And he has a bunch of good worlds, genuinely. These are all high quality, and some of them are Quest compatible. The Nord Highlands, for example. Ruhr, St. Auk. A lot of them ain't, because, well, it's hard to make them Quest compatible at a certain point. And also the dude had a fucking breakdown when he did it. From what I heard. But these are good worlds. I like Morimia City, one of my favorites. Ordis is a great world as well. Fucking Trista is the basic of all places to visit. Really cool. Koratis is nice. St. Ursula's Medical College. Absolute favorite. Crossbell is also cool. Milsante. You want a cool looking place that's just relaxing? Go to Milsante. Hell, you seen the guy ramble in Discord just to fuck around and experiment stupidly computer explicit stuff? Yeah, makes sense. Alright. Now let's do this again. Let's go to Worlds, go down, click Community Labs, then click Random, because now we can do this. Shuffle. Oh no, it broke. The Random Worlds tab broke. It's not actually giving me new random worlds anymore. Damn it. I broke it. Oh, look. AI slop. AI slop. AI slop. Another luminous hotel. Fucking shit. Good grief. Please, random world tab. Thank you, now it will load something new. Pirate Island RP. Where you can sail, guns you can shoot, have pirate boats, explore the high seas. What? How old are you? 2026, you're new. 276 megabytes, huh? If I don't find anything cool here, I'll check that out. Fucker making coffee, tea, baked goods while you go to SRS Cafe. That's a good place as well. That is genuinely a good place. Cheerleader? Polar opposites cheerleader, okay. Ew! AI generated bullshit. Please, people, stop using AI thumbnails. Take a picture of your world, genuinely. Oh yeah, also don't use fake thumbnails, they suck. It's not that hard to take a good picture of your world. SFM Suburbia. Simple. Works. Hall of Memories. That works. Don't put a thumbnail like that. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I don't know what it looks like. It's gonna be garbage. Don't put something like that. Ew. Like, if you're gonna make a good looking world, have a picture from the world itself. Let's go check out if this is any good. You guys go to world, you go to Earth and touch grass. Sarcasm. And go to Superior Crossing. Hey. Shibuya Crossing is cool looking and stuff, but I would rather go to the park that is to the... From the Shibuya Crossing, I think it's to the east? If you keep heading east, there's like this big park, which looks super nice. Or is it northeast from the Shibuya Crossing? I would rather go there. You can just go there. Yeah. I can't, unfortunately. I'm stuck where I am for now, for the foreseeable future. But hopefully in the future I can actually go there. But yes. In any case, the area that I'm talking about is probably 45 minutes from your apartment. Nice! Yeah, but there's a huge, or at least was a huge park to the east. So if you have the Shibuya Crossing, you have the, like, the station in the middle. Like, you cut it off in the middle. If you keep heading east, you will find it. Map room, what is this? Welcome to the Pine Island. Free open VHI world built for role players. No gatekeeping, no cost to the world. Okay. Sailable ships, working cannons. Alright. Navigate to islands. Alright. Open right thumbstick, then up. Oh, it's that system. Okay. Okay. Supporting cash room. Is there just a aft seat, driver's seat, starboard, right ship, exit, ports? Okay, force it. Any prop on the ship if you value your life, lest you meet David G. Okay, blah blah blah. Can I just enter the world without having to go through 5,000 things? I just want to go in there. Ah! Time selector, cycle settings, local, time of dusk. Okay. Fine, I'll just go. Dark Souls. Where do I want to go? I want to go here, town. I like this. You like the racing driving maps? You like cars? Daikoku PA? I like the driving systems as well in VHF, but I feel like my favorite driving is still Jintei. I like Jintei's Initial D and Wangan maps. This doesn't look too bad. That's kind of fucky. I'll forgive that. It's the load. Okay, LOD distance. Final Fantasy problems, but this is nice. I like the ambience. Actually good ambience, I like it. Also, I'm hoping this isn't too, like, motion inducing, or, like, motion sickness inducing, the way that I move my head. I think I have it enabled. Oh, I didn't. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, that wasn't enabled for some reason. I try to toggle that on every time so that it's not, like, super motion inducing. Or, like, motion sickness inducing, sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't realize it wasn't enabled. I think it... Wait, does that turn off when I have the camera out? Hold on. So I have it on, I bring this out, I close that, I go back into the camera menu. Yeah, okay, it gets turned off. I'm really sorry. That's my bad. Ugh. Cool. Cool, okay. So I can't get up there? Okay, cool. That works, at least. So... how many things are actually indirectable here? There's the cannons and stuff. Is there a way to toggle this off from here? I don't think there is. I like the ambience. I'm gonna turn the music back on though. Hell yep. Ship respawn. Toggle game plank. Okay. Okay, so now that it's off, I think that's now usable, but unfortunately we can't get on it. What the fuck? Okay, that's a weird one. Fine, we'll adventure on foot. Let's check out what this place has to offer. We're only in one area. Oh my god, my cable is really bad now. Because I can see it even in the sky here. Oh, that's not good. Hold up. Oh, that's like real bad now. Yeah, that's not getting any better. Oh no. This might be the final time that I can probably use this cable. Ooh, this looks bad for me. Oh, good grief. Anyways. Let's have a look, see. What do we find? Oh? There's a watchtower. Okay. We got a little town here. What do we have? Coconuts? Am I allowed to pick up coconut? No. I'm not allowed to pick up coconut. No coconut for us. Butterfly. That's some weird, interesting looking butterflies. I like that. That's really funny. that got a chuckle out of me. More butterfly. What? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, the world's struggling to load. Oh no. Can the player guy use prefabs? Konatu? Is that their name? Konatu? Hello, Hendrit. What's up? How you doing? Users, Konatu. Which one? Is this one? This person? I'm just exploring a pirate island at the moment, Hendrit. Is it this person? Okay, let's wait. Okay, I'll wait. Oh, they're a fan of Ultra Noise, which is really nice. Either that or they're part of it. But yeah, how you doing, Henry? Feeling any better? Is the cold finally leaving you alone? Catgirl profile picture. Conatus. This one? Because this one has nothing. With leaves effect. Oh, so it has to be this one. Yeah, so it is this one. Sorry, let me lean forward. That's the one, right? You're feeling better now? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. Okay, so it is this one. Alright. Let's have a look-see. Real folk. I've been to this person's worlds. Yep, I've been to the vending machine one. Drunk Stream. I've been there as well. That's a nice. Well, I like Drunk Stream actually. It's a nice little area. Shy Witch. I've been there. Real folk was there. This one uses prefabs. Yeah. This specific one has prefabs. It's mostly the houses that you can see on the left. And there's the shop back there. Just about where the cursor is now. I think you can see the cursor. If I zoom in, like right there, there's a shop, which is a prefab shop. That one looks amazing. We can check them out. Is that one the train? Yeah, prefabs. 100% prefabs. That train is a prefab. The tower in the distance, that's a prefab. Yeah. A lot of these are prefabs that you can find in other worlds. But yeah, we can check some of those out after we adventure a tiny bit around here. Because I want to know what the hell we can find here. Other than nothing, basically. Good grief. You already forgot what it looks like? Simple, we can just look at it later. Oh, there's a... Interesting. In case you're wondering about the background music, it is by a creator known as El Famoso Demon. Or is it El Famoso Demon? With his obscure VGM playlists. It's from number 23 specifically. Not my favorite. I think my favorite is number 20 or 18. Can I even look up from your user? If you made your favorites list public, then yes, I can actually look it up. What the fuck am I looking at? Bro, I'm literally like, the fuck is that? Why am I so fucking dandy? Yeah, it's public, okay. So if that's the same name as you have in VRChat, then yes, I can look up your favorites, Vebble. I have all of mine public as well. There's not a lot here. They said that there's a lot of hidden stuff, so I'm guessing they're really hidden, or I'm just way too stupid. And they're just deeper in there. But yeah, if your VRChat username is the same as your Twitch one, then I can definitely go and check. The same. Alright. There you go. The whirlers. There you go. Very nice. Yep. Alright. Let's see, how many of these have I been to? Archipelago, yes. That one, yes. Luxury Condo, yes. Actually, nice looking place. Surprisingly high quality detail. Flower Shop, yes, been there. The swimming pool, have been there as well. Bistro, yes. SRS, yes. SRS was one of the ones that used the liquid physics for a lot of the fucking bottles and fluids. Dive Bar, have been there. Kangetsu, no. Sundown, yes. Fuji Company, yes. Shibuya, yes. PSO2 Nabarius, yes. Is that the new one or the old one? That's the old one. There's a new one, by the way. Silent released a new version of Nabarius, by the way. Because you're on the phone, your AV is fucked up, you can load PC AV. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Been there as well. District 9 is great. Midnight Bar, yes. Aircraft Area. Yeah, a lot of these places that you have, I have been there as well. I've been to most of these. Einkrag got updated again. Yeah. The Cyber Love, the Okinawa stuff. Cyber Love Okinawa, whatever the heck it's called. Bruh. The one with no name car looking. Yeah. Yeah, I've been to these. Basically everything that you have. But Konaru, let's go check out that, let's load in the drunk stream first. Where is it? Bink! I'm gonna make a friends plus. I don't think anybody else would show up anywhere there, but still. Good grief. Cable. I know you're just like, you're dying slowly, but even then, just fucking work with me. Don't die that bad. Oh, I hate this. You passed it? Oh, you wanted me to go on a car world? Sorry, I'm just fighting my cable right now. Good grief, this is so bad now. Come on, fix yourself. Let's look at the thumbnail. What, in your favorites? Or this one? In your faves? That one? Yeah, I've seen this one. I've been there. I was going through a lot of the car worlds at one point, and a lot of the maps just lead to one another. This was not a portal anywhere, but I happened to find it because a bunch of my buddies are into JDM and stuff. But yeah, I've been there. Ah, yes. Drunk stream. Nice. Great. You're gonna crack open a booze IRL? You know why they just no-name it. I don't think it's a no-name. I think it's the fact that they use specific symbols that Viacha doesn't see. Unless your language is set to a specific one. That's when they see it. Also, I like this water. This is one of my favorite waters that's being used nowadays. I don't think we have floaties around here. People combine this specific one with the floaty systems, so you can actually float in the water, and the waves will keep you, like, afloat. And I like it a lot. This one doesn't look as immaculate, but it's still a nice place. Woo! Best. I like this water system. There is... What the hell? I was knocked out of my body for a second. Okay. Fucking... What's his fucking name? Finns. Finns uses this water in their worlds. Specifically a... Fey water, maybe from the mountain Alps or something. Just not Dasani. Saratoga? What? No. What? What the fuck are you talking about? My favorite water is fucking Varska. It's mineral water from Estonia. But no, this fucking water that is being used here, Finns uses it. If I go to Finns, I go to users. I went to the wrong place. I'm stupid. Okay. I think it's with one S. Good grief. Waltz. District Roboto. Yeah, it's with one N. I'm stupid. His Paradisa. Let's go Paradisa. Oh my god, why am I dying here now? Oh, good grief. I started dying over there. Oh, the video play, I saw that just activate when waterfacts collide. Maybe. This might be a mistake. Wow, my internet is slow today. Could just be the fact that that world that I was in, it just loaded the video play and the video play started lagging the fuck out of me. I don't know why. But it's always a possibility. But this one has the same water stuff. Good grief. I'm looking at the fucking pixel flickering and it's so heinous at the moment. I might be able to fix it later. Pug, just to fuck with you. I'm not going to the Great Pug. I've been to the Great Pug multiple times and it's currently fucking dark as shit there and I don't want to be in a dark ass world because the pixel flickering. Bad, this world. The Cat Island. As you can see, we have a lot of cats. Who's your good cat? That's a good cat. We got more cats. We got a cat over there. But this is the same exact water system. Yeah. That's a good cat. Good kitty cat. There's a bunch of them. There's cats over there and there and there. There's a lot of cats, 100. Another kitty cat there. There's also a cat up there. Multiple of them, actually. There's even a tiny baby cat. You got one of the cats here. It's Eggy. Hello, Eggy. If I remember correctly, almost all of the cats are actually named, but it's hard to remember who's who. Good cat. Always time for cats. Well name. You'll put in your favorites. Paradisa. Paradisa. The same person who made District 8 or District 9. There's a cat with a bird. Anyways. Hello, bird. This world features the system where if you use these, you generally float with the water. Works in desktop as well. But the best part about it is using those. These boards are fun to use. Genuinely. Because they actually interact with the waves. So if there's a big wave incoming, you generally can ride on it. It's really nice. And the underwater looks cool too. Can say it's a just borked gib user. Fins.
F-I-N-S. Fins.
See? Fins. Oh hey, it's calm as all heck now. Oh, the waves begin here. Just about right here. Yep. Right here is where the waves start. That's a huge one. Yeah, there's some secret stuff around here as well. Oh! Yeah. This actually interacts with the waves, which is nice. And if you just want to, like, be in the water and float, you can use the floaties up there. There's also robots around here. Bunch of cool things. But the funniest one is, there's a cult of crabs over there. There's a crab cult. Whee! I'm just gonna go over there and check out. I also love the clear water. It's really nice. I think there's a dolphin somewhere that I saw. I don't know where he is, but I saw a dolphin. Also, for some reason, whenever I'm hanging around here and I'm using the board, I hit random things. See, there's the crabs. See? Crabs. It's the crab cult. Told you. Anyways. Back we go. I don't know if there's anything like hidden else here. I haven't checked that much. Thanks for the follow, Belfry. You go to Ammunition World just to have fun with GTS and Andrea's weapons? Hell yeah. Hello, Belfry. Thank you for the follow, and hello, my name is Sleep. I do VR stream... Thank you for the follow, Babble, as well. I do VR streams twice a week, usually. I might have to cancel them out for a tiny bit until I get a new cable, because holy fuck. I'm scared because of the cable. A friend might be able to help me today, or like this week. Because, yeah, I'm a bit flubbered with this. I'm doing great. We're checking out random things and chatting about random stuff at the same time. Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna go here. A lot of these are walls I have already seen. Basically, I've seen most of these. There's hardly any walls that I haven't been to in VR chat. Boink! So, we're just kind of hanging around yapping about things and whatnot. Your follow sometimes doesn't work and trigger alerts. It happens. But yeah. I stream about twice a week VR, Tuesdays and Fridays now. I run a show called the VRC Travel Agency. However, we're taking a break from that show at the moment in order to figure out what we want to do next. That water sound is coming from behind me. That's a bit weird. That's also very weirdly placed. Hold up. Fins? What the fuck? He needs to move that backwards a bit. Otherwise, it's nice from a distance. Yeah. For the past 2 months, it's a feature. Yeah. I mean, it works. Otherwise, I stream series of games. AKA, I go, if I start streaming a game, I will go the full game, basically. And we do like an LP of it. Currently, it's Persona 3, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and on the weekend, we are starting Metal Gear Solid 2. So, tomorrow, Metal Gear Solid 2 begins, and that's the weekend game that has been voted. On Monday, we will play Persona 3 Reload. On Wednesday, it'll be Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Tuesday and Thursday evenings will always be random games. I don't know what I'll stream usually. Currently, it's been No More Room in Hell 2. I might stream just something else completely now. Who knows? And then on Friday, we do a VR again. Thursday morning, we'll do Persona 3 Reload. Hopefully, I can finish that game next week. If not, then the week after that, because I'm getting kind of tired of that game. And then I'll put a new vote up for what the game will be. We can't do Yakuza 5, unfortunately, because that game is broken on PC, the remastered version, so I would have to use an emulator to get it working properly. What the fuck? Fins, what the fuck is this? Okay. Anyways. And because my VR cable is having issues, this might be the final VR stream for a bit. Because this is really irritating me and giving me a slight headache at the same time. But, to make everything happy...
Little kitty. Hello, tiny kitty cat.
It's freaking adorable. Meow. It just wants the bird. Anyways. Boink! That's what people say? It's because people are just bad at it. And I'm gonna be real, a lot of the people who play that game are bad. It's not that hard of a game. People just run and gun too much and they play on the easier difficulty, so they're like, yeah, this game is too easy, it's too shit, blah, blah, blah. Just fucking melee stuff. Chonker! Hop. Hold up. What? Chunky cat. Hello, little chunker. Oh, who's that good chunker? Cause you played that? You like No More Room in Hell 1 better? Cause you played that? Could also be nostalgia talking. And also the fact that No More Room in Hell 1 just has more maps and stuff, but it's also because it's a community-driven mod project on its own, so... No More Room in Hell 2 still has room to grow. And definitely has its own share of problems and bugs. Anyways, let me sit down for a bit. Ow! Oop! Whew, so cute. Hell yeah. Get a new tether cable, maybe? I would, if I had the money for that. If I had the money, then I would. But I'm kinda in the boat of, hey, I don't have the funds. Yikes. Anyways, let's see. Random tab. Random bullshit go. Shuffle. What do we see? Avatar Museum 2. Holy crap, that's old. What do we have? Aurora Chapter 8. Huh? Warning spoilers. We could go check that out. Huh. That's based on the game. Well, it's taken straight from the game. I kind of want to check that out. Anyway, quiz opening. Yeah, that might be the one that we go check out because I don't see anything else that's interesting. Oh, look at that. Another fucking Wispy Woo world. Good fucking grief. Yeah, let's go up. Let's go check that out. I want to know what this is. Let's go. Bing. Part-time job. Entire phone up orders. I've seen that. Also, part-time jobs ain't that easy to get. And I would rather we not talk about jobs because it is currently a very sensitive topic and extremely annoying to talk about. Because it's just not that simple. I'll say that right now. It's not that simple. No, it's not that you can't say it. It's just I would rather not talk about that topic. Oppa. Oh, this world has that system. Good grief. What do we have in here? Due to incompatibility for cutscenes in VR, you will not see the cutscenes fully in VR unless you grab the title screen. Okay. Okay. So I'm scared by employment. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's see what this is gonna be like. This looks interesting. Where you going, little guy? What you doing? Where you going? Ah. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah, runes. What the fuck? Alright, little boy. Creature. Thingamajiggy. I like the little steppies it's doing. Deep, 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 beep, 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 beep. Oh. Oh, they actually have an area out there. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, and before this is like just 5 minutes of cutscenes for 300 megabytes. Just wow. This would be funny. Yeah, it's gonna walk to the top. Ah, yes. I'm going to subvert your expectations by jumping off this cliff and flying instead. That'd be fun. What the fuck is that? Ugh. Weird ball things. Okay. Oh, there's another one. It's snoozing away. Oh. What you gonna do? Hmm? Do you want me to click you? No? Okay, do you want me to click this? Maybe that? Do you want me to stand here? Oh, you did. Huh. Well, ain't this a weird cutscene? Oh. Hey, that's kind of cool. Huh. We've localized the Aurora Borealis. Follow? We're being followed by that creature. What about you? Oh, we got 2 of them now. That's cool. Hello, buddies. Your custom character made it into the cutscene. Hell yeah. That's the best when your custom character makes it to the cutscene and you have the most heinous looking character of all time. Well, it wasn't even 5 minutes of cutscenes. 300 megabytes for this? Brother. Are you 300 megabytes. All scenes and cutscenes now. Do I go back? Do I just walk back? What the fuck? The fuck? Okay. We can't go back. There's no going back. They won't let me go back. Damn. Well, it's pretty, I'll give you that, but damn. Them textures are 4K, yeah. 4K textures, all for this. Hello, creatures. You can go home. Damn it, they still follow me. Good creatures. Alright. Let's see, what else can we find? Activate shuffle. Random bullshit. What is Tetris trackers? Huh? What? Trees and hills. I've seen that. Quick test to see how Gaia worlds perform. Okay. Shrine of Personas. Kameturulan. Okay. Ah, Spooky's Jumpscare Manager. News' Diner. Paradox Hunter. Cool. What is that? $51 megabytes. That's not a lot. I might check that out. If I don't see anything else that's cool, we'll check that out. Fucking Wispy Woo! Sorry, I hate prefabs. I really dislike them. Foxes are 150 megabytes. Yep. AI thumbnail. Excuse me. Didn't mean to yawn like that. I'm really sorry about that. Oh hey, Poke Village again. Ah, the Live Volume Cave, which I've been to. It's nice. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Team Base, yep. Fast class. Alright, let's go up. Where is that Japanese one that I saw? There you are. Bink! To Kojimbo Land. At least the backrooms isn't AI. Looks at the AI generated backrooms worlds. Like the what was the backrooms Uma Musume edition? Good grief. Wait a second. Why does this look familiar? I've seen these somewhere. Hold the fuck on. And yes, I am going to actually stay sitting at the moment. My legs started to hurt badly. Beep. Okay. Is there anything down here? Okay, we've entered once again a small place, but I think you can somewhat adventure around it. Nah, you can't even adventure. This is so small. Good grief. Alright. Next. Shuffle. What are we? Wayana Blue. That's a good one. I've been there. What else do we have? Right, oops, it's all AI. Indeed. Hold up. I'm gonna press this button. Forest of Sleep, alright. Into the Zone, your first little errand. Is that game? Bring the specified items, no jump scares. The gimmicks operation is global. Item placement will change randomly for each instance. Estimate playtime 15 minutes to 3 hours. Oh, okay. VSC Live Volumes 2026. I'll put that into my favorites. I want to check that out later. If it's a funny game world, why not? Bird Colony Simulator? Hold on, let me go back up. Okay, can I match a song request? No. I don't do song requests. Genuinely, for two reasons. I will explain immediately why I don't do song requests. One, I need to carefully curate everything that it is not going to trigger fucking the algorithm to tell me, oh hey, everything gets muted. Number two, I genuinely despise a lot of the songs that people request me to put on. And then people get pissy at me when I tell them, oh, I don't want to put this on because I don't like it. Those are the genuine two reasons. The third reason is, it's always the same shit, basically. Not to be rude, but I have to be rude here. I have to put my foot down somewhere. It's the same as video players in VR chat. As soon as you let somebody put a singular thing on the video player, everybody wants to put something on it. You know? What I like? You're hearing it right now. It's a carefully curated playlist of obscure video game music, for example. Otherwise, I would put on something like Too Mellow stuff, because Too Mellow actually has stated that, oh hey, you can actually see, like use his stuff, long as you tell that it's his stuff. No, it's not a genre-specific thing. I don't care about genres. I just listen to whatever I think is good and what I enjoy. Yeah. I'm not one of those people who goes with, oh hey, I just like listening to this specific genre, which is like, oh, rock and roll. And then it's like, okay, you like rock, then why don't you put on some fucking Kiss? Or the Eagles, or this old obscure whatever the hell. And I'm like, I don't wanna. I wanna listen to what I wanna listen to. Because it's my stuff. What was I saying? I thought I saw what is it called? Yuppie Psycho. This weird, I think it's RPG Maker game that got made, which is called Yuppie Psycho. Interesting game, and I thought I saw a world of that. But I guess I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't. Good grief. Stop yawning, sleep. Yeah, there's Wayana Blue. Alright, we can go there. 200 megabytes. I'll do. Nobody's gonna find me there anyways. Let's go! No Man's Sky in VR. Ooh, I tried that. I genuinely wanted to try that at one point. I have No Man's Sky. I tried it in VR. Unfortunately, I was running at 1070, so the game was running abysmally bad. So once I get a new motherboard and a new CPU, I'll try again. I genuinely want to try it in VR. Like a bit more. You tried it on your laptop? Did it explode? It looks wicked. It is. It's really wicked. Some of my favorite VR titles are the Into the Radius games. I like Into the Radius 1 and 2. Ah, good old Wayana Blue. I love this place. Yep. There we go. Welcome to Wayana Blue by World Author Nikoro. You even have the entire island here. You get the gliders, the jet skis, there's the cruiser, and the cottages. The cottages being over there. There was some horror games I wanted to do in VR. There's the... What was it called? Was it Sweet Home? Had VR support? I think I wanted to try that. There's a VR mod for Ghostwire Tokyo, because it's an Unreal Engine game, so you can actually do it in VR. I want to try it. I genuinely want to try it in VR. Because apparently... Apparently it works. Then there was, oh god, what was it called? There was this one where you're strapped to a wheelchair. And you have to wheel yourself around in VR while doing, like, stuff to, like, solve puzzles and whatnot. What was that called? Ah, fuck. I genuinely want to do it. Yeah, like, try it. But I forget what it was called. Oh boy. Oh. Damn. Uh-oh. I can't use him. I must change Abby. Downgrade to Shinra Grunt. Haha! Downgrade. Oh, it's like that. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, that works. At least. It's not the worst thing. It's kind of weird. I hate that it doesn't actually, like, turn the jet ski, like, itself. Woo! This thing is fast. Ooh, I like how blue that is. That's really pretty, though. Anyways. Oh! That works. Perfect parking. Nice. I have parked it perfectly right there. There's nothing you can say about it. And then we got the cruiser here. The funny part about this cruiser is you can actually stand on it while somebody's operating it, which is really nice. The downside is you can't drive it from down here. You actually cannot. It doesn't allow you. The extra controls are upstairs, which isn't bad. It's right here. We had a group that we actually hung around here with, and we actually took this cruiser out on a lot of, like, boatings. It was really funny just cruising around. Really enjoyable too. Genuinely. Why is it saying I'm not using that? There we go. Ta-da! But yeah, we had a bunch of fun just doing this. Just using that and just going around. Whoa, my frames. They're immaculate when I look to certain ways. Alright, activate, shuffle one more time. We will look at stuff a little bit more, like one more time. Contracts in Dejima, abandoned warehouse, anti-heat apartment, already seen that place. Space Hulk. Ooh, Space Hulk. No, that's a CQC PvP map, no thanks. That's an Avi world. Out of fitting set. Cyber Android Neuralia. Yeah, I've seen that before. Stormwind City from World of Warcraft. Been there. Let's see, is there anything that's new and interesting looking? That's Minecraft, but it's still cool. Winland stuff, Malhair, Portal Experiments. Ew! AI. More AI stuff, come on. Give me something that is intriguing and new that I haven't seen. Shuffle one more time. One more time. Weather capsule? That looks interesting. 2024. How big are you? 40 megabytes. Let's go check it out. This will be the last one that we check out, and then we just either yap for a tiny bit more, or I just dip. You got an alert? Alright. Nature capsule, gravity capsule. Hmm? The fuck? It's one of these places. No, 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 no. God damn it. I have been debated. Good fucking grief. I'm gonna scroll downwards, see if there's anything else. Oh, hey, that's one of the Mame channel this. The dude who goes around on his motorcycle and goes to like haunted locations or like power spots. I like his stuff. There's Yes by Kunk stuff. Register the Suits Quest players, that's funny. What else is there? There's the EP rooms and stuff. Good grief. Container Probe World, Weathering with You stuff. Load one more time.
One more time.
Journey Point. Good grief. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna call it here. I'm not gonna go raid anybody because I don't see anything that is cool at the moment. And we've been going for a bit over 2 hours. There's the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 area, the Leftarian Archipelago by Mario. I've been there before. Alright, yep, I'm just gonna call it here in that case. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with Metal Gear Solid 2. But right now, I'm gonna dip out. And since this is a VR stream, I do not raid VR streamers because I don't know anybody from my friends who streams VR properly in a way that I enjoy them, other than Simulated Apples, and a couple others, but they don't stream at this time, so unfortunately I can't be raiding them. I'm going to dip out, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.